On-the-job training, or OJT, is a crucial aspect of professional development, providing individuals with hands-on experience and skills in a specific industry. And especially in the Philippines, where opportunities for work experiences are limited, especially in rural areas. Now, these areas often face significant challenges in accessing quality education and training opportunities. And to tell us more and help us understand further about OJT matters, we have here tonight Mr. Rommel Romero, tech founder of OJT Connect. Good evening, Rommel, and good morning to you in California, I understand.
Yeah, definitely. Good morning from San Diego, California. It's pretty early, but I'm here.
Amazing. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us here tonight on Up Close.
Oh, no, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
All right, we're very excited to talk about OJT Connect for a few minutes today, and we'd like to jump right into it. What is OJT Connect? Tell us more about it, its goals, and the inspiration behind it.
Well, OJT Connect, our primary mission is to address the issue of job placement in the Philippines. We believe in opportunity and providing a relevant work experience to benefit students upon graduation, so it could give them a boost for employment. And when I talk about employment, I mean relevant employment that pertains to their studies or majors.
Okay, when you say OJT, are we particularly targeting just graduate students, or can we also perhaps give opportunities to the students who are currently still trying to get that degree, or maybe even senior high school graduates?
The platform is generally open for everyone. It could be for on-the-job training students going through their OJT deployment, or alumni, or any individual who's looking to pivot their career. The platform is just to provide that opportunity for anyone. So it kind of shows the valuability of experience and where you could go from it. So.
Okay, I'm very curious because from a creator's point of view, it always stems from maybe something personal in their lives. What kind of inspiration led you to create something like OJT Connect, which the Philippines very much needs?
Oh my God, I don't think we have enough time, Sean, for me to explain it. Personally, it's just through experiences being Filipino. I know I wasn't raised in the Philippines, but I observe a lot. So it all stems from these things that we have in our culture where we hear about sacrifice, and even the term OFW. There's always sacrifice within our culture, and I believe it stems from opportunity. And going back to the Philippines, and also realizing, working with university students and universities, and seeing the difficulties and the challenges individuals face upon graduation and attaining a job that they study so hard for. So something like this, it stems from all the way back from my experiences learning, knowing more about my culture, until now working with universities. And I think it's time for someone to kind of challenge that. And this is what I'm trying to do.
Well, Rommel, you actually targeted a lot of pain points for job seekers across the country. I mean, one of the biggest, I would say, hurdles for job seekers is the lack of opportunity. And we're so happy that OJT Connect sort of is that pathway, that career pathway to connect not just students, like you said, but current students and even alumni. When you go on the site, can you walk us through it? Is it as simple as a job site where you upload your resume and employers come and contact you?
Yeah, it's as simple as that. We like to use an example as any job website, but its main focus is on the job training. So candidates applicants could log on, create a profile, and upload their resume, and the transaction's just exactly the same way as a job website. They go on and they apply, and employers will review their application and conduct the interview process from there, and hopefully they hire a candidate. And it's completely free. This is definitely a passion project of mine.
Okay, so when anybody that joins OJT Connect gets an account of some sort, do you also provide any kind of support for these individuals? Are there like resume building tips maybe, or interview tips, or maybe TED-esque talks kind of thing?
Yeah. So that's what we usually do for universities. So what we do these workshops. We've done a couple when I was in the Philippines with a couple Polytechnic University of the Philippine campuses, but we've been doing them virtually. So we conduct a formal workshop to help them build a resume, and I come in and I actually give them real life I guess exposure to the realities of how we interview here, and I'm completely organic when it comes to it. So we do that support for college students. When it comes to individuals who are alumni and so on, we do have content out there in terms of like our social media and other avenues of marketing to kind of help those individuals understand and get them prepared for once they submit an application.
Okay. Speaking of addressing needs in different areas of the country, how does OJT Connect aim to bridge the gap between students or, as you said, any aspiring job seeker with local and international companies? You mentioned it's as simple as uploading your resume, but sad to say, I mean, you're Filipino, you've been in Metro Manila, and we are one of the densest cities in the world. So a lot of all the job opportunities are here. So I like what you're offering. You're talking about remote jobs, right? Remote OJT opportunities.
And that's the beauty of it. In this current stage in our world, everything is done remotely. So, and a lot of the companies that are located in the United States and Mexico who are using the platform, a lot of them are tech companies. So they understand and they're used to, having employees remotely. So it's definitely beneficial for the company that's abroad and, the individuals in the Philippines that are, using the platform or who are hired.
Okay, are there any perhaps maybe future plans to address the job market gap perhaps in rural areas in the Philippines? Because those are the people that leave their hometown, as they say, OFW opportunities, or maybe, try to tough it out in Metro Manila. How does OJT Connect aim to address these potential challenges?
So it all starts with the OJT deployment. We have to be, I guess, in reality, if it's already difficult for alumni, especially in the more rural campuses, to attain a position, imagine the difficulties of students going through their OJT deployment to attain a relevant on-the-job training position. So those are mainly the challenges that these students in the provincial areas they're sorry about my words, but that's what they're experiencing. So with OJT Connect, we're there to provide that remote opportunity where funds aren't needed to travel to the city for their on-the-job training. Everything is done remotely. So at the end of the day, this is definitely beneficial for those students or individuals in the province, just to gain that 3 to 6 months of relevant work experience.
Okay, very, very interesting for potential job seekers and students and individuals listening to us right now. What kind of jobs are we looking at, and what kind of industries?
Currently, right now, we do have a lot of tech companies on using the platform. But the beauty about a tech company, it encompasses a lot of positions. Of course, there's specific positions like software development, IT, but when it comes down to like business development, marketing, those all encompass, like various majors or various talents, right? You don't necessarily have to go to school or have a degree in marketing or communications in order to be like a social media marketer or to help with business development. So even though a lot of the companies that are using the platform are tech, there's so many positions that in detail the growth of tech and the growth of a platform. So I encourage anyone who majored in anything to apply, because at the end of the day, regardless of what major you have, what matters the most is the work experience.
Okay, I'm sure that you've had some success stories already. When was OJT Connect founded, by the way? When did it launch, if I may ask?
It launched when I was in the Philippines. So I was in the Philippines in March, and that's when we officially launched in the springtime in March. So from there we launched at most of the Polytechnic University campuses, and now our reach is from Pangasinan all the way to possibly Mindanao. So in the span of how many months, it actually grew quite significantly.
All right, we're very excited for future developments of OJT Connect and future other programs. Since you are a tech founder, please do invite all our viewers to join you in OJT Connect.
Oh, I'd love to have them. So, it's simple, ojtconnect.com. Definitely take a look,
Thanks for joining us tonight, Rommel Romero, tech founder of OJT Connect.
Hey, thanks for having me.